Alrighty, here's a layout that has some inconsistencies in terms of alignment along with white space and color. So let's see what we can do to fix this one. First, the cards here are a bit problematic. The icons having a slightly different blue from the titles beneath them is inconsistent and throws off the design. I'm going to take a more monochromatic approach and just make them white. I also decided to omit a line of text that essentially said the same thing across all three cards. Quote, total number of X. In my opinion, this is unnecessary, so I decided to discard them. The original design suffers from a lack of consistent alignment. Notice how the top three cards are in a smaller width container, and then the content beneath it is extended wider. But then the two columns for downloading items are moved in further with white space on the right and left. This uneven sort of alignment throws off the flow of a design. This design has potential as I like the colors and the general layout, but we could definitely make some improvements. The background idea they had was a cool way to add texture, but not using perfect circles was a mistake. And the colors they choose for the top two blobs didn't match well with the main background color. So I used the same hue, but just adjusted the saturation and lightness values to keep them consistent. As you can see here, I've decided to left align the form as it's the most important column. And as you can see, their let's talk text, which is nearly red, does not contrast well with the background, so I kept it white for now. Another thing to know are their text field elements. You should never only use an underline for a text field. Studies have confirmed that this confuses some users as they think it's a line break. Also, my labels are meant to be floating labels in case you're curious, not actual placeholder values. This final entry has some issues with typography and scale, so let's see what we can do to make this one better. right off the bat, I did not like how the column on the left had such little width. This feels way too crammed, so I decided for a more open-ended approach and not contain the left column in a visible column with a different background color. Also, to give your design texture, you can always add illustration-based watermarks behind your text as long as they're a very low contrast. To create a sort of story and direct the eye, I designed a dotted line with an arrow that leads from one point of emphasis to the other. DesignCourse.com. So that is January 4th of 2022. Now, if that date hasn't yet arrived, make sure to enter your email right here to be notified when it releases. And what is it? It's basically the most comprehensive approach to learning UI design available on the internet. And I've been working on this for a year and a half along with a small team. Everything is custom that we've created. It's not just video, it's also user interface tests. And if you're interested to see exactly what that is, click the Play Now button. There's dozens of these UI tests to help develop your eye. And it's also mentorship. And so what that means is there's about 15 different challenges, and you submit a Figma prototype to me, and then I take a look at it and I provide revisions and I show you your weak spots so that you can grow with actual feedback from myself, a skilled UI designer of over 2 decades. And this is going to help any aspiring UI designer to just simply grow tremendously. So definitely check out DesignCourse.com, and I'll see you soon.